All right, guys. So this is the second episode of Absurd with an absurd guest, my friend JAX CARR, hailing from what? Australia?
Sydney.
Is that true?
Yeah, mate. Sydney, lockdown in Sydney.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Bro, I only know like the basics of like Australian like accent, bro. Like just the land down under, like that's all I know. And then the typical, Steve Irwin, crikey, that's it.
Yeah.
But man, how you been, bro? How you been?
Good, man. We've actually, in Sydney, it's pretty shit. Am I allowed to swear? Like,
Oh, yeah.
surely.
I swear all the time. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yes. Yeah. In Sydney, we've been like locked down now for like 6 or 7 weeks. So it's funny. Like today
Damn.
we had 633 cases, which is like nothing compared to other countries. But just as soon as we get some cases, shit gets locked down. So yeah, been trapped at home for since like end of June. Yeah, you can only travel like 5Ks, which to miles is like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 9 miles within your house. So yeah,
Wow.
it's pretty wild. Yeah.
So it's the second lockdown, right? Or no?
Yeah. So in Sydney, we had one in April and May, and then now we're into our second one, where it's like Melbourne, which is like down south from us, is into their sixth lockdown. So like, it's pretty fucking mental. And then New Zealand, which is our little sister, they had 1 case yesterday, and the whole country's gone into lockdown. So like,
wow, just
mental.
for 1 case.
Yeah.
Wow.
New Zealand's mental.
But yeah, man, I appreciate you joining the podcast. Or I appreciate you wanting to do this podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, man.
I mean, shit, I'm just now starting out. I love conversing, bro. I'm like a big talker. I just love getting down to the nitty gritty. I love life. I love the essence of life, bro. The goods, the bads, the uglies, what makes people who they are. Like
100%.
A lot of times, crazy shit makes us the best humans possible. You know what I mean?
100%. Couldn't agree more.
If we don't ever live, like we can't ever give back to people. We can't give back to listeners. We can't give back to our friends or family. Like we don't know shit. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
I feel like that's very crucial to really become human, basically. So Australia still has a lot of COVID cases. I know here in Texas too, same shit. Everything's going back to masks. I know my job, we had abolished the whole mask rule, but now like last week, they just made it mandatory again. So everyone's back to masks. I know a lot of places I go just to eat out and shit like that, they require masks and shit like that. So yeah, it's round 2 again, bro. I think it's just round 2 for everyone, around the world. But yeah, bro. So first things first, who is Deckhead?
All right, man.
Yeah.
So Deckhead is my DJ name. I've been doing it like DJing since like 2008 or something. And I actually started a music blog called Deckhead, and I'd write about music and interview people, but it was all like written stuff, wasn't podcast. And I did that for a few years because I wanted to be a journalist. And then I started going to clubs and drinking and whatnot. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll start DJing. And then I had this name Deckhead, and it just went from there. And through that, I've like traveled around Australia. I've released music. I've worked for like record labels. I've worked for music festivals. Like I've played back to back with like some of my idols, like DJ Snake, Snails. Like,
hey, we need to talk about that for sure, bro. For sure. Because, bro, like I'm trying to, like, to be honest, I'm trying to get where you're at. Like, you already have connections. You're already doing, like, you're already DJing. Like, I'm in baby stages compared to you, bro. Like, to be honest, like, I'm just doing little songs. Yeah. But yeah, bro, that had to be exciting, right? Like, like big names like that. Like, fuck.
Yeah, it was mental. Like, I was working for a festival called Stereosonic, which was the biggest one in Australia, massive EDM festival. Like Calvin Harris used to play at it. I don't know, Swedish House Mafia, like all the big artists. And because I was doing marketing for them, I got invited to the artist party, and I just see DJ Snake, and he was like my idol at the time. I was like starstruck. And then my boss was like, come meet him. And I was like, hello.
All
And I was full
shaky
like,
and shit.
yeah, I'm all shaky and stuff. And he's like the nicest like French dude, and we're talking about like soccer and stuff. And then we had this after party. I'm like, oh yeah, we've got an after party. Come to it. And he's like, oh maybe, because like he doesn't drink that much, even though he had
Yeah.
the song turned down for what? He's like, I just want to go to bed.
Yeah.
DJ an after party, and he just fucking walks over and starts DJing back to back with me. And there's like footage on the internet, and you see me just going, what am I doing? And then I've got like Alice in Wonderland next to me, like ready to jump on as well. And like she used to actually practice DJing at my house when we were younger. So like I've been
Wow.
really, yeah, like blessed with, I guess, my whole music experience. And like it's kind of dying off at the moment now because I can't go out. But like my career, everything I've done, like it's exceeded everything I've ever wanted. Like it's unbelievable.
Wow, bro. Like that is a blessing, to be honest. Like you just been in the right place in the right time for sure.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
like with the DJ Snake thing, it wasn't even planned. He just like
That
showed
wasn't even planned. Yeah, he just showed up. He was there and he just showed up and then played with me. And then he followed when I had Twitter. He followed me on Twitter and we used to like speak all the time. And like he like messaged me when he's in Sydney. He's like, let's hang out, let's do stuff. And like he became like a homie. Like I literally have his number in my phone here. Like yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
Oh my God. That wow, bro. Like so he had to like you. He had to like your style. He had to like your music, right? Like
Yeah, I think I just because I got along with him and when I met him, I wasn't like, oh, I love your music. I was just treating him like a bloke and just being like, oh, I know you love soccer. I love soccer. And we spoke about it for ages. And what I always get when I met all these artists was I'd never like fanboy over them. I just treat them like humans and be like, hey, you like this, or do you want to do this in Sydney, or I see you like food, and then they're like, oh, this guy's actually nice, and he's not just like, oh, so yeah, I got to get to know them, and yeah, it's crazy some of the things I used to do, like.
wow, bro. Like that's crazy. That whole experience is crazy. Like he wasn't supposed to come up, but he played good
Yeah.
back. And then oh, that's just fucking amazing, bro. And DJ Snake, yeah, he's one of my idols for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
he's like a god, like ridiculous.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I see like videos of him playing to like tens of hundreds of thousands of people, and then there's a video of me and him and me just going, oh, what am I doing? Like it's just ridiculous.
So what's the plan with that though? Like since you already have his connection, do you plan on like opening up for him maybe on certain shows and you know?
Yeah, like I think that's kind of probably past now because this was like 2015 and 16, so he was still at like god level, but he wasn't where he's at now. So like he was here at the start of 2020 for a music festival and we're speaking and we're going to meet up, but we didn't. So we're still friendly, but I don't know, since the world's kind of turned upside down at the moment.
Yeah, true.
Trying to reanalyze like stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the good news is, I mean, he still keeps in contact with you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, just like last year when this whole COVID thing happened. So that's y'all's friendship is still there. You know,
yeah, definitely.
A lot of people, I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but like, you know, some people go to that level where like they're too good now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm glad that he recognized y'all's friendship was the real deal. So that's good, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Damn, bro. But yeah, man. So you said Alice in Wonderland too, like she was gonna play back with you, like
like she actually in like 2008 when we first started going out, she used to be like a door girl at a club, and I got to know her. And before she blew up or whatever, she used to come to my house and like practice DJing and like, and she knows that my sister, and she's like honestly the most humble and like wonderful artist. And like when I was in America in 2016, she's like, come to my show, I'll put you on the door, and I watched her perform. And every time I see her, she's always like friendly and whatnot. So yeah, a lot of these big artists are still humble and down to earth like her. What's Her Not still amazing, like Flume as well. Like all these like people that I've known before they blew up are still as humble and as nice as ever. So KENMOR too, fucking sick cunt. So
let's hope he ever gets to that level.
Nah, man, positive vibes. You will, like 100%. Like your mullet song when I had a mullet last year, like was one of my most listened to songs. And like even like your Essential song, like you've literally reached an audience thanks to TikTok, and you're doing great things. And like I'm talking to some bloke in Sydney thanks to I followed you because you had this mullet song. Like literally went to a mullet festival. Like when I had the mullet, I got like
I remember that.
I got this singlet as well. Like
that's
and
badass.
it's even got like different levels of mullet on the back of it. Like yeah, like
badass.
You're doing great things with what you're doing, and like you're on the right path as well. And I reckon once this COVID stuff, I don't know, picks off, you're in the right place to like elevate yourself from where you are, and you just make these songs that people can relate to. And it's awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you like how we even got connected. It was the Mold song, right?
Yeah. There was that CEO of Mullet on TikTok. I used to watch his videos all the time,
Yeah,
and like, and I was growing my mullet for lockdown last year, and I got to a decent length, and I was like, oh, this guy's made this song, and like, it was in my top 100 songs from Spotify last year, and then I remember you followed me one day. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing, and like,
yeah,
yeah, and then I went to the Mullet Festival, put your song in, and like, you just got to support not only like people that you like, but people that you respect, and
exactly.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a big part of my life, I guess, that I like to promote.
Yeah, I'm the same way, bro. Like I think you know, you can't really know someone with like a 15 to 30-second TikTok. And
Yeah,
I get a lot of hate from time to time. A lot of people think I'm like self-absorbed or you know, I got a big ego and shit like that. But I mean, I'm a jokester, bro. Like, I mean, I say a lot of dumb shit, but I really like mean well. I really
yeah,
enjoy these talks. I enjoy friendships. I want people to grow. I want people to make it. Like
yeah,
I'm not the type of person that, oh, I made it. See you later. Like no, like
yeah,
if you're with me, let's all make it. You know,
yeah,
and
definitely.
I just got that weird vibe that a lot of people think I'm just a different person than who I really am. It's just weird. Maybe because how I look. I'm guessing.
Nah,
I don't know, but
but you're never always going to please people, and there'll always be people out there that will like hate and pick on what you're doing. But the fact that you've got haters, you've got people talking about you, that's great because you're just doing stuff. And then if you think about all the good and all the happiness you bring compared to the negativity, there are always going to be those negative people there. So, like, good on you. They're talking about you. Who cares? You're doing something right.
you're right, bro. You're right. Um, but yeah, man, that is crazy. The mold song, it really did like. It's just crazy how it all started. I know I made a few TikToks about it, but I do owe a lot to CEO of Mullet. We have became friends too. Uh,
Yeah.
he's planning on being on the podcast as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I just seen the sound, right? I seen the people using the sound, and he kept popping up. And then I was like, and I looked at his TikToks, and I told my wife. I remember telling my wife, I was like, "This guy has it. Like he's
Yeah.
funny. He's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
He does those little funny dances. He has that personality, you know, that TikTok personality, and he just kept using the song. Like just
Yeah.
I never like I never asked him, hey man, if you use the song this many times, I'll give you this much. I never did that. Like he
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Awesome.
used it because he loved it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Definitely.
and that really helped me a lot. That helped, like, to be honest, it's funny because I was like a joke song. You know, every song I make is a joke. Like
Yeah.
in a relatable sense. Like I don't take my music too seriously, and I would like to if I knew more.
Mm.
But
Yeah. Of course.
I mean, I don't even know how to sing. That's why I do these lyrics because I don't know how to sing. You know, that's literally why I make the music I make because I can't sing.
Yeah.
Never
Of
been
course.
classes. I mean, I don't even know how to play any instruments, bro. Like I've only played the drums probably like what 2007, I want to say, like for like
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like just basic little snare stuff, and then all of a sudden I stopped. But it's just crazy, man. I've realized a lot of friends I've made through TikTok or Instagram, they're like my best supporters, bro. It's weird,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know. Like,
It's,
go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say like meeting people on the internet is like the greatest thing ever. My best friend, I met him on Twitter when I used to use it and stuff, and you just see people that are so supportive of you that don't know you, and they're probably more supportive of you than your real or your close friends, and you realize they're real ones, and you're like, these are people I want in my life because you know that they're there to support you, and like they're there before you do anything good, and like, or like not good, but like before you blow up, and like then you'll see other people. I remember when I used to work for music festival or play at festivals, people I didn't speak to in years were like, "Can I get free tickets? Can I get free tickets?" I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, I didn't talk to you for years. Like, who are you? And like my
yeah,
friends that were around the support me, I'd be like, here, come. And like, I'd get people to go like backstage and they're like, wow, this is amazing. I'm like, it's because you're there and you're a homie. I want to support you and show you love back for the love you've shown me. So the beautiful thing about the internet, you can meet people, you can connect with people and get a bond that you might not have with, I guess, like real friends. Or,
exactly.
yeah.
So you're in Australia. You're in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
but you're a big Trailblazer fan. What's up with that?
Yeah. I'm literally wearing Trailblazers shorts right now.
Oh
right?
shit! Nice. Why is that though?
I guess like when I first started watching the NBA over here, all you could see was the Chicago Bulls, and so I watched them and liked them for a little bit. But then when Patty Mills got drafted by the Blazers, bronze medal winner Patty Mills, I started going for them, and I was like, oh, this is a cool team. I like them. Then on a big market team, I started watching them. And then when Dame came, I was like, this guy's awesome. And then I went to Portland in 2016, and it was like the best city I've ever been to in my life because it's got the most breweries per capita, and I love beers.
Oh yeah.
And I fell in love with this. Yeah, I just fell in love with the city. So I'm just a massive Portland fan ever since then. And I go for Portland Timbers in the MLS as well because I love watching American sport. And then like I go for Jacksonville in the NFL because when I was younger, I saw JAX on the screen and I was as their score, and I was like, I go for them. But yeah, Portland, wonderful city. And then I went to Vegas afterwards, and whew, what a weekend.
Nice. Yeah, man. I enjoy your vlogs, bro, to be honest. Like for me, it's like, isn't it so difficult to like record everything you do every day? You know, that has to like be a effort you put in, right?
Yeah, and especially like now since we're in lockdown and I can only leave my house to go 5 kilometers or under 10 miles, and I'm locked down.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing every single day. But I have people, because I put them on Instagram, I have my friends on Instagram that are also in lockdown, and they're like, I really like that you're putting up the vlogs because then I know I'm not alone in this lockdown. And as much as it's the same thing over and over, we like to see it, and like you're funny, you put these things in. And I'm like, it gets a bit much, but I just do it because I know people like it and I know people are struggling in lockdown. So I keep putting it out there, and like I don't get a lot of views. I get like 1,000 or 2,000 views, but if I'm consistent and people like seeing it, I'm more happy to please 10 people than be some big TikToker. And like the fact that I don't know, I can just help people and like show my idiot self. It's when I'm on the piss and out in the real world, the vlogs are a lot different. But at the moment, it's the same thing over and over. Like I start my day with a run, meditate, I work. Today I'll put this in. I'll be like, oh, it's my lunch break. I did like a cool podcast. But then I don't know, it's the same things over and over. But people like it, and I'm making people, a small group of people, happy, and that makes me happy because I know everyone's struggling in Sydney at the moment. So
exactly, bro. That's, I mean, going back to the whole "I'm Essential" song, that was the purpose, you know, like making it. I used to work at the Walmart warehouse, you know, so driving a forklift and all that, and a lot of businesses would pay their employees to stay home, not Walmart or not Amazon, you know, not those types of places.
Yeah.
So I mean, we would just be going to work, and you know, I just made a song to give back, you know, like, and the funny part is it was like, that was the first song that I ever put my own vocals on.
Yeah, cool.
And then, through networking, bro, through going through, dropping it in Facebook groups and using TikTok and DMing influencers, they liked the song and had them use it. It traveled pretty good. And I realized it's coming back up because of the whole lockdown situation.
You should get some masks made. I'm Essential merch mask and have like your logo, and that'd be mad, like over the mouth or something. And like, it'd be a good way to like promote the song, promote the merch and stuff. And be like, I'm Essential. And then you'd have like all these people wearing masks with like your logo or your face on. It'd be perfect. Yeah.
I'm definitely wanting to do that. It's just tough, bro. Like being a one-man show, you know what I mean? Like I'm literally, bro, I have no team. Like I'm doing the podcast all on my own, right? Photos, I either have my wife or my kids take them, but I have the camera, right? Like, of course, the TikToks, I do the music myself. Like everything is just me, bro. And it's tough because, you know, obviously you're going to need money for a lot of things. And I have like Teespring, like a shop up there for like mullet merch and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, it's tough, man. Like
you're hustling hard though, man. It's going well. Like from what I've seen, you've grown, and I think it's been about a year since I first discovered your song, and seeing where you've gone from and where you are, and like seeing that it's still resonating so much in Australia as well, goes to show your music is literally traveling the world. And
that is weird, bro. Like y'all in Australia are still like, I was looking on Spotify, like y'all are still my biggest fan base. Like, of course, you hear the whole like, America versus Australia type shit.
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't know who started it. I don't give a fuck who started it. But
Yeah. No.
like as an American, like y'all are liking my music more than my country. Like what the hell? Like
because we're good blokes and girls down here.
yeah.
When all this is open, the doors are open, you come down, I'll fucking show you around, teach you how to eat Vegemite properly, have some beers,
yeah.
throw a shrimp on the barbie. We'll have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I owe a lot to Australia, bro. Like my first fan mail was from Australia. Like they gave me I think it's called Tim Tams.
Yeah, the best.
The Tim Tam, which were excellent. And then Vegemite.
Yeah.
So that was all my fan mail. I was like, this is bad. Like, this is fucking awesome. Like to me, I think Vegemite is growing on me. At first, it was like, I don't know if you ever had wasabi.
Yeah, I love wasabi.
Oh, you love wasabi? See, I don't like wasabi because it's so strong.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like I'm eating a damn marker, bro. Like, you know, chemically, it tastes so strong. But yeah, when I had Vegemite, it was like the same sensation, like so strong. And I was like, I had to squint. I was like, what the fuck? Maybe I put too much. I don't know. But then as I kept eating it kind of has like a bacon taste.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So my wife loves it though.
Hell yeah.
She's never had it besides this time when I got the fan mail, and she loves it. Like she buys it all the time now.
Oh man.
But yeah. So yeah, bro, like that's just crazy, man. Like I owe a lot to Australia for sure. Yeah, man. So I realized you're also big on mental health, right?
Yeah, big time.
Can you tell me a little more about that? Like why, what put you on that path?
Yeah, I guess it's something that I've always, and my family's always struggled with, and I didn't really know how to deal with it. And the fact, one of the bad parts about being a touring or a successful DJ is you drink a lot and you party a lot and whatnot. So like you'll drink on like a weekend, and then it'll take you a few days, like a Wednesday or Thursday, to feel back to normal, and realize, and then you don't exercise and you eat bad, and just realizing how like it hasn't really been spoken about until, especially around my group of friends, until like this lockdown, and just trying to be there for your friends and just being positive, like a positive influence, and knowing that someone can talk to you or you can talk to people, like really helps, because there's this stigma around it for blokes, especially being like, oh, we're tough, we don't have this. Like I'll happily admit, like I'll cry once every few weeks and I'll enjoy it, and then I feel better. And you just want to talk to people, and like you never know what someone's going through, and that's probably the toughest thing. And like my current job now, not DJing, is doing like customer service for a courier company, and I get abused all day long. And like these people don't, if I wasn't a strong-willed person, it could really get to me. But like you don't know what people are going through, so treat people with respect. And like I know it's like you just got to support people and be there for people. And I've lost some friends through mental health as well, so family. Wow. So it's tough, but it's something that's being spoken about a lot more now, which is great. So yeah, especially in these lockdowns.
Yeah, the lockdown definitely added a lot of bullshit to the ones that are really dealing with that. Yeah, man, I noticed a lot of like older people, they don't want to take mental health serious, which is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing.
Definitely.
Yeah, there's nothing like pussy about it. Like we're human.
No. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I noticed. A lot of my family, of course, is like that. I used to be like that. Me growing. I know. Yeah, we're human. Like.
Yeah.
We gotta cry. We gotta feel. We gotta. You know what I mean? We gotta express, like, and whatever that looks like. Like you can say that's why I'm always doing something, because
definitely.
I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel like I've been in that situation where I did nothing with my time and I just sat on the bed or sat on the couch just bored and just like, why the fuck am I alive?
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, and that's why I'm doing all these things, because I'm not doing it for me. Well, but I'm doing it more for everyone else.
Yeah.
Like
definitely.
going back to the music thing, like I made the mullet song without a mullet. Like
Yeah.
I wanted y'all to like it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I had a mullet when I was like 7, but like
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't have one when I made it, like I just want to spend the rest of my life giving back to people, like everyone. I want people to enjoy life. Like it's based on, perspective, like I'm very, very positive, like just how I operate.
Yeah.
I'm a positive dude, but I know what depression feels like. Like I
Oh,
know
yeah.
me and my wife almost divorced like fucking 3 months ago.
Oh,
And
fuck. Sorry to hear.
yeah, I mean, we're good though now. It was
Yeah, great. Yeah.
my
Hell yeah.
fault. Like a lot of shit
Yeah.
I wasn't doing,
Yeah.
and I was looking outside versus fixing it in here. And
Yeah.
I chose to see a therapist. I chose to pause everything. I chose to do what I had to do that was within my power, until making the rightful decision, and it worked out.
Yeah. Awesome.
But yeah, man. But like, so I know how that feels like. I know how like not wanting to even just see anybody. And I know how not wanting to post. I know how it feels like. I know how that feels like, and it's shit and it sucks. But I get it. You can't get out of it. It's easier said than done. Like, I'll
Yeah.
step out of it. Oh yeah, you don't say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
but yeah, man, I think definitely it's good to attack that shit head on. Like
Yeah,
what
definitely.
you're doing, bro. Like it's straight positivity, bro. Like
Yeah.
I like you as a human. Like you're just an authentic dude. Like I see your vlogs. You're just having a good time, and in your stories, I've noticed a lot. You've said, if you need anyone to talk to, I'm here.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's what I do. Like I've had people reach out to me and actually want to talk to me, and like I try to put positive vibes out there for people. That's why I do the vlogs to help people with their lockdown problems or like struggling with that. Like I know what it's like to like be in bed for 3 days and not want to do anything and like not want to leave your room. And like I know what it's like. But as with anything, like life's a journey and you're not going to get over any problems within a day or two. It's always about planting the seeds to help you grow long term and realizing that, hey, like some days you may feel bad, some days you might want to do something, but it's how you respond and it's how you bounce back, and don't beat yourself up for having a bad day and knowing you can get through it. And like, yeah, I guess that's always like try to like, I used to be very negative, but then I just switched. I just like, nah, it's going to be positive and try to put those vibes out there and, just try to help people and help myself. And it actually helps me helping other people and makes me happier knowing that, hey, I'm not alone going through this. Other people are going through it. I know I can help them. And that's what I like doing. And yeah.
Yeah. Do you listen to any, like, what kind of podcasts you listen to? Like,
I don't listen to any podcasts,
no?
being honest. Like I listen to so much music. Like I read heaps of books, but when I listen to stuff, it's just music because I listen to music all the time. But I just read a lot of like, I'd like to read more than listening to podcasts. So I'll listen to this one because I listen to myself, but I'm on another podcast with another guy. But I don't know. I'm more like a reading person, or the fact I'm running every day now really helps with mental stuff. And I just go for a run, it clears my head and I feel really good with that. So yeah, that's my vibes, I guess.
Yeah, it's like therapeutic when exercise
Yeah.
on that too. Yeah. Not what other podcasts are you on?
I have this other podcast called The Commentary Booth, and it's like a friend of mine. He's a journalist, and I go on it once a month, and we just talk about what we've been watching on TV or movies or what we've been reading, what we've been doing.
Cool.
So yeah,
cool.
yeah. So we record an episode on last Sunday,
Uh-huh.
and I do it once every 4 weeks. So 2 podcasts in a week for me. I feel so popular.
Right? You are popular. Hell yeah. That's good. To be honest, you are like my official first guest. So that's cool, man. Yeah. Yes, sir. No, that's cool, man. Yeah, bro. Like, I know you're doing a lot for the community, as I can see on your social media and stuff like that. A lot of good shit, bro. I know these times are tough for everyone, including us. But yeah, man, we just got to keep going, keep doing our thing. Um, I'm kind of like delusional in a sense, like,
oh yeah,
in a good way though. Like not like if I get like 0 views on something, that doesn't stop me.
Yeah.
but I know a lot of people that it will stop.
Oh yeah.
So it's weird because you kind of have to be a little on the crazy side to like really get shit done. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
definitely.
I can like I know a lot of people that they stop dead in their tracks just because they get hate or they don't get a lot of views or just like just different shit. And I'm like, bro, if you get one view, well, that's one view you never had, right?
Yep, 100%. That's the
Like,
way I look at it.
like to be honest, my TikTok is not really booming anymore. Like you actually, I think you're getting way more views than I am on a regular basis.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Cause like, uh, I don't know, bro. I think I just I just post a lot of different shit.
Yeah, of course.
Um, that might be my downfall. But then again, I've seen creators post a lot of different shit and they still get views. I don't know. I'm still
Yeah.
trying to figure that out. I'm not
I
tripping.
just like, it's good though. You post good stuff, and with what I do, I just post stuff that shows my personality. I'm not going to try to do TikTok trends because that's not me. I like to post my vlogs. I like posting stuff that shows I'm an idiot because that's what I like to call myself.
Yeah.
And I don't want to try to be something I'm not. So like, I don't. If I get 1,000 views, it's 1,000 people watching me. Like that's more than I get in a venue when I'm DJing these days. So I've got 1,000 people spending their time when there's millions of things they could do. I'm happy with that. And if I get one comment of someone being like, thanks, I like this, or asking questions, I'll respond to them because someone's taking their time out of their life to interact with something that I've done. And yeah, it's a nice feeling. Like I just do it for me and then also for whatever small people I get. And that's the way it is. And I like it. So
Hell yeah, bro. Like you're on your lunch break right now, right? And you're on this podcast.
yeah.
Bro, are you even eating anything?
No, not yet. It's all good.
I mean, you can eat it on this podcast. I ain't tripping.
No. It's I had like a late breakfast for this. My diet's really weird, but I should have got some Vegemite and eaten it. But next for the
Oh
follow
yeah.
up podcast, we'll do some. I'll send you a care package, and we'll do a podcast of,
Okay.
and you can do trying Australian snacks. I'll send you shapes,
Hey,
some more
that works.
Vegemite. Yeah.
That works definitely. So you are an Advent beer drinker, right?
Yeah. I'm even wearing a beer shirt right now.
Oh
Touch wood.
shit. Okay. You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
someone I did a little dad vibe TikTok, and then one of the comments said, "You're missing a Bush Light or some shit." And then I think it was
Oh,
Bush. I want to say
yeah.
Bush.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
put some Bush or some whatever beer they requested and make another TikTok with it. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Hell
man,
yeah.
I'm not really much of a drinker, honestly.
Yeah.
Uh, I just don't like the taste.
Yeah.
But well, and then I wouldn't even say this has anything to do with it because it really doesn't. But when I was 15, I did like binge drink. That was the first time I ever
Yeah.
started drinking. I was binge drinking, and then like I wake up in a hospital. Like I was,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
bro, alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
I was in the hospital for like 6 hours. Me and my brother were in the hospital, but I was worse. Like my
Yeah.
brother at least vomited. I just blacked
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and
Okay.
then I wake up to fucking catheters, and shit like that. And
Yeah.
I couldn't even walk, bro. And my mom and brother had to like walk me out of the hospital. Like, I wouldn't say that changed my perception on drinking because like I'll drink if it's good.
Yeah. Of
I
course.
just I don't know. It might have changed. I don't know, but the taste of beer to me, like I drink it, I gotta sip it, because I'm
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No
again,
shotgunning for you. Just
yeah,
sip.
no, bro,
Yeah.
I'll do it, but like
yeah.
I'd be in pain,
Yeah.
But my wife, she does all the things I can't, so yeah, it's all
You're a partnership. You do some things and she doesn't. Like you're a dream team. So
yeah,
you don't have to do everything. You do enough with all your music stuff, so she can just
true,
focus on the drinking. Yeah.
right?
Mum vibes.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. But so, what would you recommend, like drinking? Like, okay, for me, saying I
Yeah.
don't really like the taste. I do like Moscato. I do like
Yeah.
if it's sweet.
Yeah. Of
Like
course.
Clamato is really good. So what would you recommend for like me?
For you, I don't know, like, because I love beers. I'll drink beer non-stop. And
Yeah,
obviously beers have that taste. And the beers in America, some of them, like I had a Bud Light and it was all right. And whereas in Australia, we've got different ones. And like everyone thinks that we just drink Foster's, which isn't even a beer in Australia. It's just like an overseas thing. But if you're going to, I've been drinking seltzers a lot lately because I've lost a bit of weight.
Okay.
And I've stopped drinking as much. And seltzers are low in calories. So I really like I had like a White Claws recently, which is yum, and a few other ones. Or it's always like a nice cocktail, like a Negroni is quite nice, or a mojito. Tequila Sunrise is good.
Yeah, bro. You said what was the first one? Was before
Negroni?
Negroni?
It's like an Italian cocktail. It's a bit bitter though. So if you don't like bitter stuff, maybe stick to like margaritas or Negroni.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'll still try it. Say that name one more time. What starts with an N?
I'll spell it for you.
Okay.
Neg.
Neg.
Yeah. RONI.
RONI.
Yeah, it's an Italian cocktail. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I tried recently. What did I try, man? It was really tasty. Oh, fuck. What did I try? It's like a basic common one. Damn.
You might like a Tequila Sunrise because that's got tequila, orange juice, and like grenadine, which is like a raspberry syrup.
Oh, nice.
And it looks like a sunrise. Delicious.
Nice.
It's yummy for my tummy.
Okay. That's cool, bro. Yeah, because I normally just drink, like if it tastes like juice, fuck yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, of course.
I had like champagne, Prosecco. I think that's the...
Yeah, Prosecco's good, yeah.
See, I didn't like it, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like it's just, I don't know. I think my tongue is just dead. You know?
Yeah.
I can't relate to this shit. Like, it was just, I don't know. It just makes me cringe when I have beer, man. It might be that related to that trauma. I don't know.
Yeah.
It did something to my taste buds.
Yeah. No, you don't need drinking.
I don't know.
Beer's very fattening as well. You don't need that. Just drink stuff that you enjoy, or don't just drink for like the sake of it. But I've got a new rule now. I'm not allowed to drink unless I've exercised 5 times in a week. So because towards like the start of the year, like I went through like a breakup and I was drinking like heaps, and then I just had a month off the booze and I've started exercising more and I'm feeling great up here. So I'm like, I've lost 10 kilograms, which I don't know what it is in pounds, but it's like a fair bit of weight.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to put it back on. So I'm like, I need to exercise 5 times in a week before I drink. So I play tennis with my friend once a week, and then I go for my runs. And then on the weekend, I'll be able to drink. So it's a way of me trying to like just balance my life out and not become bigger and still be good mentally, but still get to enjoy a drink, I guess.
Yeah. You're the one who told me you see Harry Tate a lot, right?
Yeah, he moved to America.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. He lives in America now.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So I used to see him like, I live near this train station. I'd see him like at the train station. I'd see him around. I'd see him filming his videos. And then I think a few months ago, he just moved to America. So now he's in New York or something. But he'd just walk around and like no one recognized him. And he's just this nice guy. And I'd always be like to him, hey, man, you're a legend. Like your TikToks. He's like, hello. And like, yeah, he's
young as well.
Yeah, I think he's like 17 or 18. Like he's young. Like I think he's or maybe 19 now. I think he finished school 2 years ago. But yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a big dude, like tall.
Yeah,
you know,
like, tall, very well built. Like,
yeah,
muscly. So
yeah, I tried to get him to use one of my songs, but I just like stopped it. You know, I would always do that like day 13 of trying to get him to use the song. Like, you know, it's fun like the first week.
Yeah.
Then when it becomes like routine, like, I got to do another Harry Tate post. You know, it kind of becomes just like, it gets boring after a while. But I mean, he's a cool dude. I always like his stuff. Plus,
cool down to earth.
Yeah. So, that your band, or I don't know if you're still in it, main thing.
Yeah, right? The main thing.
The main thing. Are y'all still making music or no?
Nah. So this was like a guy that I used to blog his music, and then he sat down and taught me how to make music, and we both really like beers and DJing, so we started making music for a few years. But then he had a family and he moved 90-minute flight away up to Queensland, and he's still doing music stuff, but we kind of stopped. And he's still like a great friend of mine, but we had a good few years together, released some CDs, released some songs, toured, did a lot of touring, and yeah, now it's just a part of my life that was, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Did you ever show him like any of my songs or no?
Yeah. I've sent your songs like heaps of a few different people and stuff, and people really vibe on them, and yeah, it's great.
Oh hell yeah! Hey, yeah, you can. They can play. They can play them if they want. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I have no problem with it.
Yeah, like I guess once venues start opening up again, we can get like buy your songs and get MP3s and play them. Like
Oh, cool, cool.
definitely.
Yeah. Uh, so did he give any good feedback to the songs, or he just said he liked them?
Yeah, he said they're funny, like good bops that are just enjoyable and like because so many people take music seriously or they have like love lyrics, whatever. Whereas your songs are just fun, happy, feel good
Yeah.
vibes, and yeah, like they're just good, relevant to certain aspects and niches of life, whether it's you have a mullet or you think you're essential and like
Yeah.
yeah, that's yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
So, have you made any like new songs yourself though, or no?
Nah, not for a few years. I probably should have used this lockdown to do it, but I've got a beat up old computer. I want to save up and get a new Mac and start getting into it again. But yeah, it's something definitely on my list. It's just
Yeah.
yeah.
What like DAW do you have?
We were using we just sat down to use Ableton pretty much for
Oh, okay.
years, and then like he also had like a drum machine. I didn't really know how to use it, but he'd sit there and like use like a drum machine. I'd just sit there and be like, "Ooh, can I
Yeah.
press the button?"
Yeah. I'm the same way, bro. Like I got a
yeah,
MIDI keyboard that
yeah,
has like little buttons I can program. But I bought this MacBook. It's not a brand new one. I bought it from a dude pretty cheap, but I can't put my software on it. So I can't even use my MIDI keyboard anymore. You know,
oh,
so
that's annoying.
and plus, man, how long does it take to learn how to DJ, bro? Because I was asking around one time. One DJ in particular told me about like a year. Is that true?
No, I guess it
To
depends
learn
on the
like at
music.
least the turntables.
Yeah, the turntables took 6 months for me to go,
Oh,
and
okay.
then I started learning on CDJs. But it comes down to the music that you're making or like playing as well. So when I DJ, I play a lot of hip hop, and that's a lot of
Okay.
like quick mixing, and you've got to be listen more in key. But if you're playing like house or whatever with the songs a bit longer, it's just about consistency.
What kind of advice would you give me though, since like you do have expertise in that area? You know?
Man, just with DJing, it's just about practicing and consistency. As with anything, whether it's DJing or myself with my running, if you put it as time aside and consistently do it, you'll be able to learn and you'll be able to pick up on it quite quickly. And no, you will make errors and you will like not every mix is going to be perfect, but get a program called Mixed in Key,
Mixing
which
key?
which analyzes all your songs so you'll know what two songs sound like are in the same key so you can mix them when you're
Oh,
when you're
nice.
first starting that's probably the most important thing because they'll sound clearer so you'll know a 5A can go into a 5A or a 4A or a 6A. So just get mixed in key and just practice and you'll get there. Like it's yeah, it is what it is. Like it's just it will take no set time period. It's just depending on how much you do and how much time you can commit to it. But get yourself a little keyboard, like a little controller, and yeah, just go for gold and just enjoy yourself.
Why don't you make YouTube videos and like teach like up and coming DJs how to do it? I'll watch them for sure.
Yeah. I think there's stuff like that around for sure, but it's just yeah, I guess it just depends on how much time you can put into it. I guess.
Yeah, true, true. Hey, man. Well, I thank you. It's already winding down. I thank you for spending your lunch break with me, bro. Like that means a lot. Would
Okay.
you like to shout out anything you're involved with for these last 2 minutes? Either your
Nah,
social media.
man. I guess just like my TikToks or my Instagram, which is JAX _CARR. But I just like to say you are dead set, a sick cunt, which is an ultimate compliment from an Australian. You're a lovely guy. It was wonderful to talk to you. I'm a big fan of music, and you're so down to earth and just such a genuinely nice guy. Really wish you success, and I know you're on the right path. And yeah, like always here if you ever need fucking shit. But you are the man. I've really appreciated this.
Hey, man, right back at you, bro. Like I love all your whole entire vibe. I actually love everything about you. You're a good dude. You
Yeah,
help a
feelings
lot of
mutual,
people.
man.
You're what this world needs for sure. We'll always get hate somewhere. Fuck all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
Keep doing what you're doing. You're impacting the world greater than what we're even comprehending. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But hey, man.
Definitely, you
So
too, man.
yeah, man. So y'all follow JAX _CARR for all his on his IG, Facebook, TikToks, everything. Good dude. Love you, bro. Enjoyed the podcast. Man. And you be safe, man. I'll talk to you soon, all right?
Much love, man.
Much love, bro. See you later.